Thank you guys so much for being on. I know it's Sunday. I know that it's family day for a lot of us, and I will be brief so that we can get back to our activities. For some of you guys, it's Sunday night. For some of us here, it's Sunday afternoon. And I just want to let you know that your time here is going to be well invested. But I can't start the presentation before I say a few things about not only my sponsor, but also my friend Giovanni Orantes. I've seen this gentleman grow into an amazing entrepreneur. But quite honestly, he was always a good entrepreneur. He has owned traditional businesses since 2004. He owns a roofing company that is still very profitable, and he employs a lot of people on a daily basis. But more than anything, I see in Gio a good human being. So when he introduced me to Bet2win, I knew that it was my time to really come back into the crypto space and come back into a fast-moving platform and work once again with Gio. So I'm excited to be on this call with Gio. I'm also excited to be on this call with James. James, I've known James now for a couple of years, and we've been looking for different ways that we can make money and we can work together as a team and build a community. And to be honest, you know, it's been rough waters out on the internet, right? There's been a lot of things that look good, and at the end they're not so good. So when I looked at Bet2win, today I'm going to share additional information in addition to the presentation. I'm going to share some additional information for you to take with you as you go through your journey of making a decision whether you want to participate or not. But I will be brief. The presentation of itself, it's brief. The name of the company is Bet2win. And this company is something that, as an affiliate program, it's only on its 46th day, I believe, 46 days. And in 46 days, Giovanni mentioned that he was introduced like the day one since it launched, and he didn't take action. He's been with the company now for about 15 days. He's made over $20,000 in those 15 days, but he's also helped other people to be able to make a lot of money over the last only 15 days. So when you see something that can move fast and you catch it early on in the journey, you have a huge amount of potential that things can work out good for you. So Bet2win, even though it's new to affiliate marketing, it's not a new company. Bet2win and the basis of the company has been around for 2 years. And one thing that today you're going to learn more about is our founder, our CEO. We're going to share a little bit more information about some of his background, because I can tell you one thing, that one of the elements required for success is a company that can execute the plan. I think a lot of entrepreneurs have ideas. I think a lot of us have great ideas, but ideas are not what can come out into the marketplace on their own. You need to be able to execute. So you can have a great idea, but if you don't know how to execute, then your plan isn't going to go very far. So one of the things that I want to share with you guys today is some of the things that our CEO, Leonardo Ibarra, has been able to do over the last 5-6 years in this space, for you to be able to see that he has the experience. He's the caliber of person that can move an organization in big ways, and I'm going to share some of that with you today. But Bet2win is on the basis of online casinos. And one of the things that one of the first conversations I had with Giovanni and with Leonardo, I asked about the return on investments, because I saw the numbers and I was like, you know what, I've seen so many companies come to the marketplace. They try to pay a high ROI, and then 6 months later, they're nowhere to be found, right? And then they leave us out in the field dealing with people and questions, dealing with people and drama. And that's one thing I didn't want to come back to this industry to do, was to get involved in drama. So I one of the things that he shared with me was this: when you deal with investment companies that deal with trading or deal with mining, what you're saying is, okay, I'm okay if the company loses about 40% of every operation. Because as a trader, a good trader is a trader that wins 60% of his operations. Even though that's a very good outcome, most traders are not there. Most traders lose more than that. And that's not good when a company needs to make a certain amount of dividends every single month because they have promises to customers all over the world. But when you deal with online casinos, you're dealing with a mechanism, you're dealing with an ecosystem that never loses. If you've ever seen Las Vegas, either on live or on TV, they don't build those beautiful casinos because people win there. They don't. They build those casinos because people lose there. As a matter of fact, this is a stat that may interest you. For every $1 that a casino pays to a winning player, they collect $15 from losing players. Meaning, if you're going to compare apples to apples, you can make a business work better when you have a mechanism where the house never loses, versus when you have a mechanism where a trade can go either way. You never know with the markets, you never know with the news, you never know with the rumors of wars, you never know with the economy, you never know. But we know one thing: whether the economy is good or bad, the casinos are always filled with people. Now, online casinos have a huge advantage over physical casinos. Now, even though physical casinos are beautiful, online casinos have an advantage that they're not limited to how many people they can have playing at one time. If you go to Vegas, as big as those buildings are, you can't have 1 million people in one building. But with an online casino, you can expand your servers to be able to max out over 1 million people sitting at one poker table. That's the benefits of doing business online and the benefits of being able to participate in a business model that never loses. Except this time you have two choices. You can participate and try to win money as a player, and I'll show you the casino in just a little bit, one of our partner casinos. Or, if you like to risk that much. Or you can come in on the side of the house where we help the ecosystem, where we help the community grow to bring more players to the casino, and as a result get rewarded on a daily basis, basically playing for the casino instead of against the casino. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about online gaming. Online gaming right now is at an all-time high, but it looks like it's going to continue to grow. Here in the United States, about maybe 10, 15 years ago, it was almost unheard of for people to talk about betting on television. We had the lotto, the state lotto, the federal lotto, the lottery that is, but betting was something that was frowned upon. As a matter of fact, people had to use VPNs to try to use casinos offshore, somewhere in Aruba, somewhere in Barbados, somewhere else. But now, even our biggest sports network, ESPN, they openly promote sports betting. The reason is because it's making too much money to ignore. And either they A, make it normal, or B, that goes underground, and all of that money goes underground as well. Because people are going to play games, people are going to bet, people want to play blackjack, they want to play poker, they want to play roulette, they want to spin the machine, they want to play games. And you can see them at the mall, you can see them waiting for the bus, you can see them walking around, everyone's looking at their phone. And that's where this business model fits in. Now, when you participate on the side of the house, you can participate at one of three levels. Level number one is for a person who deposits between $5 and $50 into Bet2win, and as a return, you're going to receive 1.5% daily. Now, before that scares you, that you may say, no, I've seen it before. These companies that pay a lot of money leave soon. Let me tell you something. Every single one of those companies was dealing with something about trading or mining to where it is impossible to dictate how much you can make on a daily basis. But when you have a casino, when you have a pool of casinos, where they're picking up $15 for every dollar that they pay out, they're winning every day. That's like finding a trader that never loses. It's impossible in the crypto space, it's impossible in the Forex space, but it's very possible when you're talking about online gambling. Now, notice one thing here. The level of risk here is $5. Anyone who says, hey, Jaime, listen, I'm a little nervous, you can start with $5. You can take a look at it for yourself. And whenever you decide to deposit, you can continue to deposit or not. It's up to you, right? But when you see what's going on here, once you've deposited more than $50, so $51, you stop getting paid 1.5% a day and you start making 2% a day. So anywhere between $51 deposited to $599 deposited, you earn 2% a day. 2% Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because when you look at casinos never close. The financial markets, they close, except for the crypto market. But the Forex market closes, the stock exchange closes. Here's another advantage of doing a business model around the online betting, online gambling, online gaming space. And the moment that you reach over $599 deposited, you enter the last pool, which is our 2.5% a day pool. Now, if you do the math, when you come in and you start with the third pool, when you multiply 2.5 and you realize, man, I can recover my initial investment, whether it's $600 or $600,000 in 40 days, paying me 2.5 Monday through Sunday. That means that I can double my account in 80 days. And that is the maximum that you can do with Bet2win. You can come in, you can deposit $5, and the moment that you've made $10, you have a choice to make. Do I want to continue, or do I want to leave and not participate any longer? Whether that's at the first package, second package, or third package, we have a maximum of 200%. Once our account reaches 200%, we either redeposit to continue going or we don't, right? So I love the fact that no one is left behind, from $5 all the way up. And at the same time, you don't need $10,000 to participate with the highest rewards. $600 can get you into the highest pool. Now, this is for our customers and for ourselves. But there's going to be a set group of us that are going to say, you know what, Jaime, I want to go out there and I want to share this with other people. So for those people, we also have a business opportunity that, although you're going to see the numbers, they're not the highest numbers you've ever seen. It's not meant for that. What makes Bet2win a lethal machine is the fact that it's fast. Withdrawals are fast. People can come in fast because it's low entry points. Commissions are low, so it makes people know that, hey, listen, if I withdraw $5. They're not going to charge me $4 to withdraw $5. And in most cases, companies don't let you withdraw $5. You have to wait until you have at least 25, at least 50. With Bet2win, the minimum withdrawal is $5. And I'll show you the rules in just one bit. So if you're a builder like James, like Giovanni, like myself, and you invite other people to take a look, and we help you by doing these presentations, by doing the trainings like the one you're gonna see, you're gonna get paid. Now, imagine being able to take a product to the marketplace that can give these type of returns to our community, from 45% all the way to 75% every single month with our business model. That's exactly what our packages offer our customers. That's the reason why in only 45 days, in only 15 days, Giovanni has made over $20,000. That's the reason why over 29,000 people have already joined Bet2win. And that's the reason why in only 15 days, Giovanni was able to open 9 different countries. Now, what's in it for Giovanni, yourself, and myself, and James, and everyone else who decides to participate? We have a compensation plan that pays 8 levels deep. So for anyone that you refer, so if you refer me, for example, and I decide to come in at $600 because I want to get paid 2.5 a day, you will get paid $60, which is 10% of $600. But let's say in 2 months, I decide I want to deposit more. I want to deposit another 400 so that I can have an even 1,000. You again receive a commission of another $40, 10% of the 400. Let's say in 3 or 4 or 5 months, I say, you know what? I really enjoy it and I really like it. Now I trust it more and I want to put 5,000 in. You still get paid 10% of that 5,000, which would be $500. I'm coded to you for life. But if I share this with my wife and she says, hey, I believe from day one, and she comes in with $10,000, right? I get paid 10% of that 10,000, which is 1,000. You get paid 3%. That goes to you, 3% of that 10,000, even though you don't know my wife. Now, anyone that my wife invites, which could be my sons, that would be your 3rd level, and you will get paid 2%. And anyone on your 4th level, all the way to your 8th level, you get paid 1%. Now, I'm gonna go over this one more time in our training in just one bit. But here's what I want you to know. The reason why this company is growing so fast, even though, as you can see, if you do the numbers, it's only 20% it's paying, is because it's paying it really, really fast. So people don't have to trust for a week. People don't have to trust for a month. People have to trust for 24 hours before they start withdrawing. Now, let's go ahead and get to the rules. So you can deposit a minimum of $5 and $5, at a time. If you wanted to deposit another $5 or another $7, you can do that. And also the minimum withdrawal is $5. If you withdraw between $5 and $50, you only pay $2 commission. If you withdraw above $50, you pay a 5% commission. So these are the rules, very simple, right? So let me show you the potential, and then I'm gonna go ahead and introduce one more time my sponsor and my good friend Giovanni Orantes. Now, here are some of the information that you need to know about Bet2win that's not on the presentation. By the way, Giovanni, being the leader that he is recreating a PowerPoint that he had professionally done in Spanish, English, and Mandarin Chinese with more information about the company, right? So we wanted to launch the company now, so we have a deck that launched the company. But now that we're growing and now we're into the concentration phase of concentrating our efforts and finding leadership, now we're going to start to see how leadership itself begins to develop this project into what it's going to become. Now, here's the way that Bet2win makes money, right? So you need to know how the company makes money. Bet2win participates in influencer rewards programs with a group of online casinos. So all of these casinos, and you can do your research yourself, or you can go to ChatGPT and you can ask ChatGPT, hey, how much are online casinos willing to pay to acquire a player? And what you're gonna see is that different casinos pay differently, but on average, it's between $300 and $700 that an online casino is willing to pay an influencer to acquire a customer. Now, Bet2win is an influencer for these casinos, and we are the mechanism that is gathering this community of players to bring to the casino, right? So Bet2win, for every 100,000 members, players that they introduce to the casino, they get rewarded. They hit a bonus. They hit a milestone. Now, for every 1,000 monthly players, so when that group grows to where 1,000 players out of that community are playing every single month, Bet2win earns another bonus for hitting another milestone. Not only that, but 40% of every initial deposit of every player to the casino, not to Bet2win, to the casino, gets paid as commission to Bet2win. So if I become a player of the casino, I deposit $10. Bet2win just made 40% of my $10. If I deposit $1,000, Bet2win is going to earn 40% of my $1,000. Now, for every second, third, fourth, all the way to infinity, whatever amount of deposits I make to the casino, Bet2win is going to earn 30% every single deposit that I make into the casino. That's the reason why Bet2win is incentivizing us and paying us to build this community, because there's power in numbers. The more players we bring to the casinos, the more Bet2win makes, the longer that we're able to pay these dividends. Now, if the casinos change their rules, then the percentages will change along the way. Some of these casinos are new, so they're really incentivizing heavy, right? They want to grow. But we know that when they hit a certain amount of players, they're going to say, all right, listen, we're going to take some of these bonuses off the table. And then Bet2win needs to adjust. But we know that at day 45, 46 today, this is only the beginning. We're not looking at adjustments for at least 16, 18, 20 months, right? So that is how Bet2win makes money. Okay, that's how Bet2win makes money. This gentleman here is the founder and CEO of Bet2win. His name is Leonardo Ibarra. He lives in Paraguay. But take a look at what he was able to do. He previously admin an online sports betting platform and grew it to $800 million in profit. At that time, him and his partnerships, they said, hey, we no longer want to be partners. So they said, hey, here's your portion. And they sent them away with $200 million. Said, here, goodbye. And he went back to the drawing board to redesign something that he can bring out to the marketplace based on his context. And that's where Bet2win is born. Now, what does that tell us? Number one, it tells us that he knows how to grow a business to almost $1 billion. And right now, we're heading his project in day 46. That means that to bring $800 million to a platform, he must have had hundreds of thousands and thousands of customers. And guess what? You're in the midst of the first 30,000 customers for Bet2win. He's an attorney by profession, so he understands law. And he also is an advocate to network marketing since the very young age of like 17 years old. I think he came into network marketing at 17 using somebody else's documentation because he was underage. And then when he became of age, he then changed his documentation and went on to make a lot of money in network marketing, doing what I do. So I respect him for many reasons. One, I've never seen $800 million. Two, he's an attorney and I never finished high school. Three, right? He understands what I do for a living, meaning he knows my struggles. He knows what I go through every single day. And he also knows the obstacles that I may be facing every single day out here in the field. Now, let me give you an example of the roadmap to freedom with Bet2win. Here's an example, and I want you to take a picture of whatever you need to do of this here. Because what I want to share with you is very simple. You don't have to focus on building a huge structure of bringing 1 million personal recruits into Bet2win. What if you just focused on building a structure of 5 personals and then duplicating that number down 8 levels? As you can see, right, we know these numbers. If you've been in network marketing, you know these numbers. And right here, we see the compensation plan. We know that on your first level, right, they're going to pay 10%, right? They're going to pay 10%. On your second level, 3%, third level, 2%, and then 1% all the way down the line to 8 levels. Right now, what if you were to build this network of 5 who go out there and find 5, who go out there and find 5 down 8 levels? What if you built it with people that came in, everyone with $100? You can see here that on your first level, you would earn $50. Why? Because 5 people that came in at $100, that's $500. 10% of 500 is $50 for you. Right? On the second level, you would earn 75, third level, 250, fourth level, 625, fifth, sixth, seventh, and look at the 8th level. You would earn just off of the 8th level, earning 1%, $390,000, over $390,000. That's if everyone comes in at $100. I think that's doable in most countries around the world. Here in the US, you know, I see people struggling to even come in at $100 sometimes, because even though they earn more money, and I was having this conversation with James, people in the US earn more money. But you know how much it is to rent 1 2-bedroom apartment in California? Over $3,500 every single month. So even though people are making $22 per hour, they still can't make it. They're still having to drive for Uber, DoorDash, Lyft. Now, what if you built it with a group of people that said, hey, you know what? Let's build this network with $1,000, and everybody comes in at $1,000. Look at how much you would earn in your first level, second level, third level, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Look at the 8th level. Only on the 8th level, that would be over $3.9 million. And we can continue to look at the numbers if you build it with $5,000 investors or $10,000 investors. But I want to simplify it for you because this is per level. What I wanted to know is what is the totals? How much would I earn if I build it with these numbers, right? So here it is, guys. If I build my network of 5 by 8 with $100 investors, my total earnings would be $488,500 for having that network built. Now, what if I was to teach these group of people that every single month, let's deposit $100? wouldn't that turn this commission into a monthly commission? Of course it would. What if we did it with $1,000? That's $4.8 million total. What if this group of investors said, hey, what if I deposit $1,000 every month? Hey, I'm making almost $5 million. Why not deposit $1,000 every month? Now this becomes a monthly income. What if I did it with investors of $5,000? What if this was the outcome? And what if we were redepositing $5,000 a month and this was our monthly outcome? And then take a look with $10,000 investors. Now that's in a perfect world, guys. But what if we miss by 90%? What if we missed by 90% and all you made here was $1 million? You didn't make anything other than that. What if that took you, 16 to 18 months? Would that change your life? My life would be completely changed. So the game becomes not how much do I know about casinos? The game becomes how fast can I bring in my initial 5 people? Can I do it in a week? Right? Can I do it in a week? Can I do it in a month? How about if we meet halfway? What if we do it in 2 weeks? Can I find one person that comes in with me at 100 or whatever level I'm going to build it, 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000? Can I find my first 5 people in my first 2 weeks? The answer is it depends 100% on me. How hungry am I? What am I willing to do? How many hours am I willing to work? How many people am I willing to call? But is it possible? The answer to me is yes, it's possible. Here's how I know, because I've been here 11 days and I have more than 5 people that I've invited to this business. Right? But that means that if you're able to do it, that means that these 5 people can do it themselves in 2 weeks. That means that by week number 4, right? By week number 4, your level 2 would be complete and you would have 25 people. By week number 8, you would have 125 people. By week number 10, you would have 625. By week number 12, you will have 3,125. By week 14, 15,625. By week number 16, 78,000. And by week number 18, this is your 8th level. This is what you're looking for. So how many months is that? That's 4.5 months. 4.5 months. If we all cooperate and we say, hey, I'm going to do my very best that in my first 2 weeks, I'm going to find my first 5. And I'm going to show them this plan. And I'm going to share the importance of acting urgently so that we can get done. If we can do it in less than 2 weeks, I know people that have done it in their first day. They went out there and they say, hey, I'm going to have my 5 in my first day. And I would tell them, if you're able to duplicate that and you can have them do the same thing the next day, that means that you can do this in about 8 days, which is very, very difficult because people don't have that type of urgency. And people actually, they tend to want to learn everything before they take action, which in my opinion is a huge mistake. I think that we can learn on the way to taking action. We can learn on the way to getting to our goal, and we can take action because the power to do comes from the doing. Cicero said that. Right? So the game in my mind doesn't become anything about online casinos. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. It becomes about how fast can I help my organization to start duplicating fast and to see the numbers and to understand what's possible and to understand what is the final outcome and to understand what is the game that we're playing. The game that we're playing is how fast can we have our first 5 in the system now. That's the game. Because if you do it fast, then by definition, the speed of the leader determines the speed of the pack. If you do it slowly, they will do it slowly. If you get it done right away, they will get it done right away. And the reward for you is immense. I mean, you tell me at what level you want to play. Right, so I want to kind of just turn the call back over to my sponsor and good friend, Giovanni Orantes. And I know that he wants to share some words. He also wants to share a little bit of the back office. So, Giovanni, are you still with us today?
Yes, I'm still here.
Awesome, brother. So I'll turn the call back over to you. Thank you so much for being on, brother.
All right, thank you. So, guys, Jaime, great presentation. Wow, I think you made it more clear, man. Can you guys see my screen? Jaime, can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So listen, guys, I've been here for 15 days. Today's my day number 15. And as you guys can see here, $22,234. Numbers don't lie, people do. So to back this up, what Jaime just explained you guys, I'm gonna go to my unit level. In 15 days, this is what I have done. In my level 1 personals, I have a total of 16 people. In my level 2, those 16 people have invited 47 people. In my those in level 2 have invited a total of 37 people. Those ones on level 3, 35. The ones on level 5, 17. Level 6, 11. Level 10, level 7, 10. And my level 8 has 8 people. And all I started, maybe in my 4 or 5 days, 6 days, I signed up 3 people. They started inviting people. Mostly I work the Hispanic market. That's where I'm big. This is actually our second Zoom in English that we do. But we opening now the English market. Jaime came and opened the English market with James, and these are the results. But mostly all my teams are in Central America, South America, Europe, and right now that we're opening Africa and other countries. Actually, Jaime also just opened Asia. So I know that Jaime is gonna do this even faster than me, but these are the numbers. And like I tell you guys, numbers don't lie, people do. Yes, I've been doing this, but for almost 12, 13 years that I've been in network marketing. And like I said, since I met Jaime, and as you guys can see, he's the leader. He put all this together, and it's easy to understand. So what I want to do next, I want to do a withdrawal, because this is the other thing that caught my attention. Mostly us in our culture, the Latino market culture, when we sell something, we want to get paid fast, and right here, you don't have to wait a week or you do your withdrawal and then they're gonna send it to you like in 72, 40 or 48 or 72 hours. Right here, we get paid instantly. So I'm gonna go here where it says USDT withdrawal. I'm gonna go here to my wallet. As you can see right now, I have 4,501 USDT. I'm gonna grab my address and I'm gonna paste it here. I'm gonna withdraw a total of $400. Actually, since I woke up, this is my commission so far, $400. And I'm gonna go here to my email where with the email that you register, they're gonna send you a secret code. So I'll put here send. I'm gonna go here to my email. It's here already. I'm gonna go ahead and copy. I'm gonna go back to the website. I'm gonna close it here, and I'm gonna put my password here, and I'm gonna put send money. And as you guys can see, since your withdrawal has been confirmed, and as you can see, these are all the withdrawals that I have done since I joined. My first one was $141. My second one was $380, and as you guys can see here, 1,919. 988, small and big ones, like 2 days ago, I did at 1995. Yesterday, I was doing a presentation for someone last night. I withdrew $190. And as you guys can see, that 5% of 400 is $20, $380. So I'm gonna go back to my Exodus wallet. And right now it's still at 4501. And let's give it between 45 seconds to 2 minutes. And that's something that I liked about it. The other thing that I liked about it, it's a unit level compensation plan. It's not a binary. The other thing that I like is that you pay in with USDT. I mean, you could pay with Litecoin and Bitcoin, but the persons behind in accounting, they trade that fast into USDT. And what that helps us is that USDT is dollar to dollar. Like for example, right now Bitcoin could be at $63,000. What about like in 2 or 3 hours, it could drop to 60,000. So already there the company is losing money. So that's why it was one of the other points that I like about this, because we're using Tether. We're only getting paid 8 levels. And that's something that caught my attention. And the other thing is not a binary. Binary, they pay you unlimited all the way down. And we already saw, because things that happened in the past, that in crypto, that doesn't work. And again, we're not a crypto company. We pay in with crypto and we get paid out with crypto. And as you guys can see, the product or the service that they have here, or how are they doing to do this do that money, is by the online casinos and the betting thing. So as you guys can see there, the payment just came in, 4,081, exactly 2 minutes. And as you guys can see here, 379. It's supposed to be 380, but the USDT goes a little bit now, either 99 cents or to 101 is that only thing, but it's right there. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Get back with the person who invited you and start right away. Okay, so Jaime, thank you.
Yes, sir. So one last thing before we close it out, and thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and share what the casino looks like, so you guys can see what one of the casinos looks like. So let me go ahead and close this. I'm gonna open this right here. There we go. And let's see here. Okay, let's see. Let me know if you guys can see. You guys see? Can you see, Gio?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we have to try later. So what I'm gonna do is next week when we do this, we're doing meetings now 3 times a week. But I have videos of where we've done this, and you know, for some reason either my internet is slow here, and people have been telling me that for like a year now. I need to repair that or something, but it's not allowing me here on the second floor, and I have like 10 people. Oh, there it is, guys. Okay, good. So let me just show you one of the games. Well, actually, let me take you home first before I show you the game. So this is the home. This is the One Win Casino. You can go and open an account yourself if you wanted to, and you can start playing today. There are people already playing at this casino. So inside of this casino, you can either bet live. So for instance, you can watch a live soccer match if you wanted to in the France League and La Liga in Spain, Italy, Brazil, Portugal. You can watch them live anywhere where you see a TV, either soccer, tennis, basketball. Also, you can go here and it'll give you the spreads and all the data that you need to place a bet. You can make a bet right here on the right-hand side. Also, you can go, like for instance, let's go to Lucky Jet here. And this is one of the funnest games that I've seen on here, but take a look at this. And I want you to see that right now there's a total of 505 people betting on this game. And the point of this game is to terminate your bet before this guy leaves the screen. So right now you would have 22x your money, 24x, 25x, 27, 29, 30, 31, and you have to leave. You have to exit the bet before he leaves, because eventually he's going to leave. And people are still there trying to bet. And eventually, look at this, 70x, 75x. But if you waited too long, you would have lost. Right, so let's take a look at another bet. Look at the amount of players up here that are gonna come in this bet. Right now, there's 479, 544, 548. And here goes this guy, and let's see how long he stays this time. So people said, okay, he stayed almost there. He left pretty soon. So a lot of people lost in this bet, right? And you can take a look at poker. There's poker tables. You can take a look at live games. So live games means that they're playing right now. So these are all games that you can join in. There's players in them right now, and you can start betting if you wanted to. Now, I wanted to show you this because this is essentially where we're guiding the community to come, and instead of using any other online gaming stuff, right, for them to use the pool of casinos that we're going to promote, right? So this is the reason why this is so big, is because number one, online casinos are exploding. Go do a quick Google search or go do a quick ChatGPT on the size of the market for people that are gambling online. And it's going to blow your mind how much money is moving through these platforms. And you and I now can participate in a different model that actually pays 100% of the time. Casinos never lose. Casinos always win. The house always wins, and we all know that. So I want to thank you guys so much. James, also, I wanted to let James open up his mic and kind of say hello to everyone that's here. I know that a lot of them are your friends, James, and I want to make sure that that you have your mic unmuted and they can hear your voice, sir.
Awesome. I've been here before this start, and honestly, Ahmed is a very good presenter. He's a go-getter. He's a man that gives it all when he wants to do business. I so love it. We have been together, and here we are going to deliver. No matter what, we are going to deliver. The money is meant for us to be made, and that is why we are here to put in heads together to ensure we are in the business at the right time, and we are able to bring out something reasonable. And at the same time, I will appreciate by our offline, Giovanni. We really appreciate you. Welcome on board for joining us for the meeting today as well. And at the same time, we are still looking forward, strategizing on how we are able to cover Africa within the space of 3 months. Honestly, it is not how far, but how well. I can assure you, by the time we are able to launch this business well in Africa, South Asia, South America, Europe, and North Africa, quote me by my word, and let's see. The last business we did in Africa, the leader that brought the business to Africa made about $200 million in the space of 6 months. $200 million, which I think we are going to get there, except the company is not there. Provided the company is there for us, we have the grant for us to be able to achieve whatever we need in the business. And that is why at the same time I will encourage everybody that is participating on this Zoom tonight, our next coming Zoom, ensure you invite at least 10 people to the Zoom. There's nobody that will hear the presentation with this current economic situation globally that will not want to do something for their family, if not for anything, for the sake of the family, for a better living. So I really appreciate you, Ahmed, and we are still looking forward for the next Zoom meeting until we finally launch the grant and launch Solidity. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, James. And thank you everyone for being on. Get back with the person who invited you. Grab the referral link. Get started. Even if it's with $5, get started today and let's start building something together, because this company, it's only 46 days old. But in 6 months, this company is going to have 1 million people involved, and you and I can be at the forefront of all of that movement. So you guys have a blessed day. Take care, and we'll see you on the next Zoom. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you.